Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your March 2022 general readings. We're looking at the first half of March, so from the 1st through the 15th, and this reading is for the water sign of Cancer. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well. As always, thanks for taking the time to be here, watching these videos, liking, sharing, subscribing. Those of you who reach out for personal readings, comments, feedback, it's all welcome and appreciated. Thank you. So, Cancer, this reading is for you for the first 2 weeks of March 2022. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Cancer. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Cancerian. Of course, it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. It's a general reading. So watch all of your signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, for additional perspective and insight into what's going on in your life. And if something does resonate with you and you would like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking on the description link here, that little arrow. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, and when you contact me, I can usually respond within the same day with more information. I would be delighted to hear from you, so if you're interested, send me a message. Okay, Cancer, let's see what the first 2 weeks of March look like for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Okay, Cancer. We begin with the Six of Coins, gift giving, gift receiving. Somebody offering something to you. Sometimes it can be the breadcrumb card, meaning somebody who could offer more, but they're only offering a little. Really depends on what else comes out. With the Six of Coins, we have the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or someone who's showing up as that comfortable, resourceful, practical, solid, stable, reliable Queen of Coins. Making an offer. Perhaps she's making an offer to you, she or he's making an offer to you, or vice versa. Next, we have the Nine of Coins. Independence, self-sufficiency, somebody who's worked really hard to get to a position where they don't need anything from anyone, they don't have to rely on anyone for anything. With that, of course, comes a sense of empowerment and confidence. It's a good card to have for financial and material self-reliance. With the Nine of Coins, we have the Nine of Wands, our Wounded Warrior cards, feeling tired, taking a step back, maybe feeling a little discouraged or wondering if how to get through something or if you can get through something. It could be that something has cropped up again, maybe with your job or money, finances, and you're like, oh, something else. What do I do? Next, we have the Ten of Wands, which is a good progression, actually, the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is where something comes to an end. Tens represent cycle ending or a cycle coming full circle. And whether or not whatever this issue is, may have started out rather positive, it has grown burdensome and heavy. And because the Ten of Wands can represent, okay, I'm at the end of my rope, this has to stop, so this is coming to an end. With the Ten of Wands, we have the Knight of Swords, information, news, and conversation. So something comes in almost certainly through another individual that says, okay, this difficult cycle, this burden, you can lay this down now. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus for the first 2 weeks of March is the Three of Cups, celebration, social energy, your tribe, your best friends, positive social connections in your community, with a little help from your friends. It can represent that you need to lighten up a bit. The 9 and 10 of Wands can be quite heavy energy. It's oh my gosh, I've been doing this for so long and here is something else and I don't know what to do and maybe I should give up, and then, okay, that's it. I'm at my end. This is done. This is over. This needs to come to an end. So it could also be that you need to have a bit of a focus, Cancer, in the midst of going through difficult or challenging times. A lot of us tend to kind of withdraw or isolate, and don't do that because it doesn't make dealing with it any easier. In fact, it can make it worse because, without kind of the relationships and connecting with other people in our community, difficult times can seem even that much more difficult and dark. We kind of start getting this narrow tunnel vision only on the negative. So keep that in mind. Somebody out there needs to hear it. This reading is remarkably similar to Leo's as well. Not your sister element sign, but a fire sign. So some of you might be on the Cancer-Leo cusp, or on one or the other side of that. All right, let's clarify the Three of Cups, this overall energy. The Chariot, the Three of Wands. The Chariot represents success on a difficult path, success that comes from sheer perseverance, determination, on a very challenging path, staying ambitious, staying focused on your goals. The Three of Wands is seeing your efforts paying off and feeling much more positive and optimistic about your larger goals in the future, waiting for your ships to come in. Yeah, your friends can help you at this time. I mean, it can represent your friends or your community helping you, but it also represents for some of you, again, I'm getting that, it's staying connected with the people in your life that are important to you, those things in community that are important to you, to help keep you in the midst of maybe dealing with some difficult or challenging things and moving towards a long-term goal that you really want. To stay connected to people. Sometimes they can help, and sometimes it's in the form of actual concrete help. Financial, material, resources, wisdom. But sometimes it's just keeping that regular contact of being able to laugh and connect with people that you care about, that care about you, can, again, keep us kind of stable and balanced through a difficult process. All right, let's clarify that Six of Coins, gift giving, gift receiving, with the Queen of Coins. It looks like this Queen of Coins is giving you something or offering you something. The Four of Cups, an offer being made, but maybe you're not quite sure if you should take it or not. This is someone who's being offered something, but they're looking at it, they're not sure. The Queen of Coins again. And the Nine of Coins again. It's either this Queen of Coins is showing up as a person in the position of being able to help you. Whether that's with actual finances, money, advice, wisdom, resources. Somebody who's there to help you either on the path towards becoming financially and materially stable and independent, or somebody to help you maintain that in some way. Let's clarify that Queen of Coins if we can. I don't always clarify court cards because in general readings, it could be anybody in your life. I don't know, but I just feel like doing it, so let's do it. The Four of Coins, holding on, financial stability, hoarding, holding on to that which makes you feel safe. The Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and orchestration. This is very similar to Leo's. Spirit-supported help. This person looks like she's in a helpful position, a position to help or encourage in some way. Spirit working through this other person to help you attain or maintain financial and material stability of some kind, or something that you're working towards. Clarify Nine of Coins. The Two of Coins, something you're not willing to look at. Maybe that's why you don't know if you should accept this offer. The Seven of Cups, multiple options and opportunities, looking at the best and brightest potential and possibilities. That's what I'm getting here too. It feels like for some of you, you're going through a difficult time, a challenge. It may, and for many of you, it has to do with the earth energy area of your life: money, finance, property, real estate, assets, job. Those practical things that maintain our day-to-day physical life. It feels like some of you are going through, or the efforts we put into acquiring that and maintaining that. So it feels like some of you are going through a pretty challenging, difficult time in that area, and maybe have been for some time. There's something available for you here, some kind of offer or opportunity for change here that's positive. And it feels like you're looking at it, but in one sense, you're also some of you may be blinded to the opportunities. There's something you're not wanting to look at and therefore make a decision on. Some of you also, it's like you've got tunnel vision on just the negative aspects of that, and you're not considering what other beautiful possibility and potential is out there and available for you because you're stuck on one thing. Maybe some of you don't want to deviate from your path or accept any help because you want to remain independent. You don't want to. You just want to hang on to whatever it is you have or you're working on. Clarify the Nine of Wands. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being independent, but if we're too stubborn in it, sometimes we cannot accept the spirit-driven help or opportunities that come our way because we're so focused on doing it ourselves. No one is an island unto themselves, right? And I'm getting kind of a strong message here of not isolating, not trying to do everything on your own, and reaching out and staying connected with people because they're there to help you. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Feeling tired. Seven of Wands, defending, standing up for, holding on to, protecting, defending, hustling, staying in your own bubble, not wanting to deviate from that, not wanting to accept help or consider the possibility of starting on a new path that somebody might be offering or wanting to help you with because you want to stay on the one that you're on, even though it's difficult, even though it's a burden. It feels like some of you just want to keep it to yourself, or you don't want to talk to anybody about it. You don't want to accept any help, or you're not looking at other options that are available for you. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Wands here. A heavy burden coming to an end. News and information and conversation about it. Okay, this is at an end. This is over. I'm done. I'm letting this go. The Queen of Cups. There you go. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Ace of Swords. New information, success that comes from the truth being revealed. Success. Moving forward. This is exactly what we want to see after a 10, which represents a cycle ending or coming full circle. We want to see aces because that represents a new start, a new beginning, or a new opportunity for that because they're the number one. This is more intellectual because, but it's a card of success. Here we have the Ace of Cups. This is also a new beginning, but more emotional because it's governed by that emotional water element. Here we have the Ace of Coins. Earth energy, new beginnings, practical, moving, relocating, new job, money, resources, a new start. That could also be the cause of this celebration as well. Clarifying Knight of Swords. The King of Swords, this is probably connected to the person that's delivering this news, information, conversation. The Page of Cups, light messages, a message of love, support, and encouragement. The Six of Swords, healing, putting the worst behind you, moving slowly but surely towards a better place. It's a card of healing. The World, moving on, a final ending, starting off on a brand new journey full of different options and opportunities. The thing is, Cancer, it requires your saying yes. It requires your reaching out or accepting something and having the faith and courage to move into this new beginning and let something go which may have had all its attractive points to you, but it's time for it to end. All right, that's pretty much it. Any final messages, guidance, or advice for Cancer? The Five of Cups, regret, isolation, grief, loss. Don't do that. You still have two cups upright and full. Still opportunities there available for you. You're going to move out of this difficult place. The Moon, the Star, the Knight of Cups. I like seeing the Star and the Moon with the Five of Cups because it represents that although there's been some loss and grief and isolation, this reminds us too that We don't know everything. We can't always see the future. Spirit loves us. They want your joy and fulfillment. They don't want pain and misery and for you to be unhappy. So don't forget in the midst of this to stay connected with your tribe, with your people, with your community, and accept any help. The Knight of Cups here. Accept any help or opportunities, people reaching out to you or saying, here's this, here's that. You know, whether it's concrete help like finance, money, properties, a job offer, some kind of help of some kind in that sense, or whether it's just, you know, being active and staying connected with each other and just laughing. Don't forget to, in the midst of all this hardworking, practical, anxiety-ridden stuff that we're dealing with in the world that we live in, to be silly, to laugh, to do things for no other reason than that they feel good, because it helps us move through these challenging times, and it helps us get through endings and move into new beginnings when we know that, you know, there are people there that have our back, or people there that, you know, that we're not alone, basically, because we're not. Okay, Cancer, those are your messages for the first 2 weeks of March. I hope that they were helpful to you, that they resonated with who they needed to. Again, if they did resonate, you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, perhaps take a deeper look at something, feel free to email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. I'd be happy to hear from you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the March mid-month readings. Until then, stay well. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.